So the last time y'all seen me, I made a video saying the stock market rebounded. We was right about in this area, and now we're all the way up here. So I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded a video, but your boy been a little busy catching this wave. So we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna hop into how we traded this bull market. Other than just the SPY, we're gonna talk about Tesla, Nvidia, Coin, Disney, Eli Lilly. That's a 200 percenter. And we got a little bit of Affirm and some Apple in there. So today was an action-packed day, just as every day during this wave. All right. So where are we at right now? 436. Where were we last time I made the video and the video before that? We were around 415. The stock market pretty much bottomed at 408.91. So this is just the range that we're dealing with. We just have a straight up move from the SPY, and today we have a breakout of this consolidation that we got here, right? So we broke out, we came down to test it as support, and now I got a fly on my screen. I gotta get that fly off. But yeah, we are pushing up off of that previous resistance. All right, so we're gonna get into some of the plays that we took. Starting off, we took a look at Apple. All right, so let's check out Apple on this 15-minute chart. First thing, at market open, I called Apple at 9:39 a.m. All right, so that's within this candle. It broke the previous day's high. It had more volume, in my opinion, more steady volume, or sufficient amount of volume to support a continued push. So above being above this 90 MA was a bullish indication that allowed me to have confidence in taking calls, along with all of this space you have all the way up to this area that hasn't been covered yet. So I also look at other stocks to see which one is the hottest one at market open. So that helps me know what exactly has the best momentum at that point of time. So Apple for 47 cents. We ended up selling Apple after I put a trailing stop on, right? So this is new. I put a trailing stop on at about 20% on Apple, and I ended up with about 33% after this move here. This candle stopped me out. So that's a new feature that I'm pretty much using in my trading, other than just using manual stop losses, because obviously you see this move here would have set me back down towards break even, and that's not a move that I would like to be part of. So just protecting yourself. I used to think that being using automatic orders, is kind of like the easy way out, but really it does take a lot of stress off of executing your stop loss or taking profit. Like, it's really a good way, like training wheels is for riding a bike. You could just get familiar with getting out, getting in, using something automatic like a trailing stop or stop limit, or take profit limit. You could just use that for maybe a couple weeks, couple months, and then get comfortable with doing it manually. So moving on, we got some AMD on the menu. Yeah, AMD been moving the last few days, especially this huge move up from 96 all the way up to 108, pretty much in one day. And then we broke this trend line, which we broke out, came down, and we pushed up this morning, right? So me understanding the entire momentum wave of AMD, I have been watching it, and I understand that even though this is not a setup that is like, it stands out like, hey, this is an amazing setup, I understand this is amazing momentum within this setup. And this has been giving me, rejections off of this 50 EMA, right? Which is a bullish sign, because it is showing you that it's holding this level as support. Also this 90 EMA as well. We are breaking above these previous highs from the yesterday's action, which gives me a lot of good price action confidence. Right now, looking at the volume, we have a lot of volume coming in, which gives me more confidence. And then looking at the SPY, you could, go on and on and on about how much this setup had going on for it, which resulted in a nice move up. I grabbed some calls for 58 cents, and this one moved about the same percentage as Apple, same amount of time they moved together, and came away with about, let's see, on AMD went up to 40%, and then I put a trailing stop on, and I got stopped out. Not sure exactly, but I think at 14. Yep, right around this area. I remember 14. So moving on, we have Meta. All right. Well, let's see. Let me not skip. I'm just going through the Discord, right? This is the Discord community. The link is in the bio if you guys want to join. My boy Gino, he joined just last week, and he made 10 times worth what he spent to get in. He said it was his week's goal. So I'm just very happy for my boy Gino and supporting the community. Welcome, my brother. So moving on, we are gonna talk about AFRM, right? AFRM. These were all called within the first 30 minutes, right? So this is what I'm talking about spotting momentum, knowing what has momentum and what doesn't. And we're gonna cover this in our momentum workshop coming up next Saturday, and you can sign up using the link in the bio. All right. This Saturday we're gonna be doing market analysis, which is what we're actually covering today for free in this YouTube video. But during the workshop, you will have more of a structured way to analyze, and you'll be taught how to do it yourself on the go with all these different setups. It's very easy to get lost in a lot of these highs and lows and moving averages and levels. So I pretty much give you a system of how to analyze the market in a very high probable effective type of way. So at firm, we are looking for some momentum. Why does this seem like it has momentum to me? Because we have this level drawn, right? And price broke out the previous days. We came back down to hold this area as support, pushed up, and we really came down hard first thing at market open to touch this actual level and then push right up. So this gives me, let me zoom out. So AFRM first thing in the morning told me, hey, this is holding that support. And once we got above that 50 EMA, that gave me some confidence to grab some calls. Also looking at coin and SQ in the same group of financial technology. That is something that helped give me a bias towards the upside. So AFRM 58 cents and pretty much went up to about 33%, in which we took profit. I believe we held this throughout the entire day, right? Until I just said I'm good, don't want to hold it overnight. Why did we hold it so long? Because this was above the 50 EMA the entire time. I felt confident with it. The SPY was the reason why this came down, so that means that they still have bullish pressure going up, in my opinion. So yeah, there's more to it, but we're gonna keep it moving, right? We're keeping it moving. We're gonna go to Meta. So Meta was actually a swing. We just closed it out, but it was a great setup today. I believe we got this yesterday around this area, and we closed it out about right about here. So we had great momentum because we crossed this high from yesterday. We got this nice chunk of volume, and we're sitting above this area of the last high at 318. So keep this on the watch for tomorrow. Feel free to zoom out to the 4-hour, the daily chart, and see what you got for targets. And we're gonna keep it moving. Eli Lilly. This was a swing that hit 200% just yesterday, and we actually held on like some crazy mother effers, right? We held on. Why did we hold on? Just you gotta understand Eli Lilly. If you guys haven't became familiar with this channel, Eli Lilly is one of those that just is different, right? So this one we grabbed it about on this day. We was in the red, and then we seen some momentum. I added to the calls that I had, and we was up about 200% on this day. Held the calls overnight, and it's giving it room to run, giving it some time to breathe. To see if we get to that area that we're looking to hit. And yeah, in the Discord community, we are talking about this setup, so feel free to check it out. So that is most of today. Let's take a look at anything else that I missed. Now, there's one thing that is probably the highlight for this overnight move. We're looking at Coinbase, right? Coinbase is one that had a high up here at about 90, and now today we have pretty much almost tested that same level. And this is important because we're watching Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks like it has a nice bull flag, and it is breaking out. So if that happens to break out overnight, coin is likely to follow, and it just looks like a very good setup in general. Why? Because you have this cup and handle, which is a very good breakout pattern. You have this area of resistance that's being tested not only once but twice, and then 3 times, in which we created a higher high than this one, supported by this higher low than this one, right? So this is a very nice handle on top of the cup, right? So there you go. So closing out today, link is in the bio for the workshop this Saturday. We're gonna go over how to analyze the market, how to know how to get in and out, how to know everything in terms of reading the conditions, right? A lot of shorters got caught up today because they believe that the market should come down. But if you read the conditions properly, you're going to understand that the market really hasn't told you it's ready to come down. And just like that, it could shift the entire direction of the market. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and have a blessed one. Peace.